This is Robert, Ride to Walk, where I ride for mobility, calling everyone to come along, where we can laugh and talk, enjoy the great outdoors. And I'm riding the H9 today. The H9, I've finally gotten a couple issues I had with it taken care of, and so I am glad to be back on it again. Very glad. It will be my main bike. It is my main bike now that it's everything. Got the kinks out of it for the spring, and I should have had the camera rolling a little earlier. A horse and buggy went by. Yeah, if you don't have the camera on, that's when that stuff happens. I am right now going the opposite direction that I had planned on because it said yard sale. So I'm gonna see. It is a Friday. I don't know how far down this yard sale is. The sign was all washed out. I haven't been back this way. It could have been there last week. I don't think so. I think I did come through once to go to my friends. But we'll see. I also have a new song that I wrote. It is called, and I put it together yesterday, it is called The E-Biker's Creed. It's a different style. I try to do different styles. I don't want all my songs to sound the same. And this is a rhythm and blues type.
Respect the cars and trust they respect us. Yet really, safety is of the Lord for us. Beware, prepare, but not scared of the danger out there. Safety and precaution, but not overkill, because the danger out there is real.
ahead and turn that off before it starts on the next song. Let's see, the next is, I think, about my dogs. I wrote a song about my dogs, my 2 little corgis. We've got some bikers up here. A couple of them. It looks like they're on e-bikes. And I've got a car behind me, so I'm gonna let them pass. So, in a short time out, I've seen a horse and buggy, the Amish, and now a couple other bikers. That looks like a family. Nice. Looks like the lady was a little bit afraid of the dog. He didn't leave his yard though. Most of them are all bark and no bite, but you never know. I know there's one out on Old Dukedom Road that's come out, and I had to put it in hightail and move it, and he was pretty close to my leg. And he wanted a piece. So I've gone through there a lot of times, though. That was the only time he was out. Although there was another time he was probably part of the group that was at the I stopped in the parking lot of Latter-day Saints church, and I was going to take a picture because at that time that was the furthest out that way I had been, and it was a landmark, and so I was going to take a picture, and before I could snap the picture, I heard something and looked behind me, and there was a pack of dogs. They were coming at me. I hopped on the bike and left quickly and got out of that situation. Got some corn to the right. Is that corn or is that soybean? It was pretty small. It was hard to see what it was. I'm going to take Scholler. Here we go. Here's a good shot of a lot of field. A whole lot of field. Somebody planted some mimosas here for it's not the greatest hedge. There's a little pond. Let's see. It's pretty bad when you can't tell what the plants are. Looks like it's... I really can't tell. It's not corn. I guess it is soybean. Doesn't look like soybean though. Oh, I've got a car coming here. We'll let them pass. Looks like a delivery van. Yeah, it is a delivery van. So those plants must have gotten planted late. They're small. But we just had 2 inches of rain. So they got watered in good. Should be coming up. Doing okay now. Yeah, out here, just a bunch of fields. To my left, it's fields. To the right, fields with the house here and there. Yeah, I'm riding the Walkie H9 today, and I've got my Walkie gloves on that I got in the anniversary package. I like my retro helmet though. People know me around here. I saw someone yesterday and she didn't know if my health conditions improvements as of the last year or so, and I told her it's about riding an e-bike, and I said, see the guy around town with the retro helmet? She said, oh yeah, I've seen. So yeah, that's me. She said, oh, well, I've seen you, but I didn't have any idea that was you. Yeah, it's like, so, I think the police know me. He's the guy that's always, I'm geared up good. And on my H9 too, I have the, since it's going to be my trying not to breathe too much, get past that farmer putting down whatever he's put down. It was back in high school that on a windy day, some kind of farmer's chemical messed me up for the full summer. I couldn't see. Well, I could see, but I couldn't stand the light. I had to, well, there's a road that I'm going to have to go down sometime and investigate. I couldn't stand the light. Yeah, that was summer of '81, because I was in the basement a lot, and I remember that the Cardinals won both. It was a strike season, and the Cardinals won both halves of the strike season in their division, but they didn't count. They counted the complete and they didn't have the best record for the complete part of the season, even though they won in both halves. kind of unusual, hard to do. And yeah, it was the farmer down there. I lost my train of thought there for a second. The farmer down there was spraying chemicals. And I had troubles because of chemicals way back then. Actually, at the time, I didn't really know it until years later. I read a book, and it hit me that the high winds that I had been under going by the fields, that it had to be a chemical poisoning that made that occur. So I think he turned off the wand on my side when he saw me there, so I appreciate that from the farmer. And this was probably fertilizer, but yeah, that was the end of school. I was going right after that. I got through finals, and was sick for 2 weeks, and I didn't get better all summer. And really the next year was a struggle. I ended up getting glasses, and I really didn't recover fully until my first year of college. I went there, and we had to eat, well, you got a certain portion, and then they gave you, you could get all the salads you wanted. And so in order to fill up a young guy, I had to get a good salad every day. And I always attributed that to the final healing, my eyes getting better. Of course, it was the Lord in His hands, but He had me there where I would need to eat that salad, and I did, and it helped me get better. Now I've got corn to my left. It's the healthiest looking I've seen. It's over a foot high. To the right, there's a field, and I don't know what that is that's growing. It may actually be alfalfa. Buttersworth. There's a field of small stuff, and again to the left and to the right. coming into town. Got a little dog racing me. This thing's fast. It was keeping up at almost 20 miles an hour, about 20 miles an hour. Looked to be I don't know. It wasn't a poodle, and it was larger than a poodle. What we think of, not a standard poodle, which are large, but I think what they call toy poodles, at least what I think of as a normal sized poodle, about twice that size. Had some good legs on it. It ran and it ran and it ran. Don't think there was any ill will there. I think the dog just liked the challenge to see if he could keep up with me. Probably a male dog. Doesn't matter the species, we like the competition. My dog Simon, he loves to run. He runs, it's just, it gets those endorphins flowing. He loves to chase a dot. He doesn't really chase it anymore. I think it's like he races it. So it's a pace for him. Next door there's a boxer, and she's way too big. They run the fence a little bit, but she's way too fast, so it's not as fun for him. And but she doesn't have that much attention, so she likes something there. So she enjoys my dogs coming out and at least getting to say hello. Here we got another delivery driver. UPS driver up there. There's the sign, City of Mayfield. I don't think I've ever taken a picture of the H9 next to that sign. I think I took pictures of the H7 next to all the city entry signs. I'm moving right now because there's a car behind me, and there's no place for them to, well, I guess they turned off, so that was a good thing. There's another group of them coming, and there's a yard sale down here, so I'm game for the yard sale. Never did find that first one. I have a couple of things to do in town. I need to go by the bank and get a few things at the grocery store, just some milk and cheese and some crushed red pepper. I put crushed red pepper on about everything. Yard sale. Aha. It's down this way. There's a little doggy sitting there good. And I don't see another sign, but there's a yard sale down here. Oh, there it is. I missed it. So I'm gonna call this a video.